Welcome everyone. My name is Hiro Ushio, your comfort hero for today. We are going to be playing some amazing games, have a good time, so sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Let's see what's playing today. Let's go into the items, because there's some stuff we have to get rid of at some point. You don't need the rusted sword, you don't need a rusted lance, or the gauntlets. Training lance. We do want to give you that axe we just got. There you go. Alright, perfect. Take the key, the armor slayer. Actually, I want to give the armor slayer to Felix. There we go. Rid of the training lance, sword. You do need another lance. Do we have another lance we can give you? We got 2 iron lances that need to be repaired. There's a rusted lance. You're gonna need to take that just in case. Rusted gauntlets. Oh look, here's an iron lance. There we go. That's what we could use. Much better. Now I feel a little bit better that he has that. Let's see. Where's Ash? We can give him the accuracy ring. Yeah. He just has to wear it, right? Yeah, there we go. That's equipped, that's equipped. That's good, that's good, that's good. Making sure everybody has potions. Alright, we're all set. Nothing else here, and I don't see Felix. Alright, we haven't gone here yet.
Hey!
Alright, so this will help out a net. Let's get Mercedes in here too while we're at it.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it.
Dear goddess, hear my prayer. Please watch over Flame. Please protect her. May I ask a favor?
Wait, what? So, one of Dorte's friends is about to have a baby. Do you know of any medicinal herbs that will ensure a safe delivery? Oh, the horse! Okay. Find medicinal herbs that will help a horse have a safe delivery and give them to Mariani. Ane? You may find what you need growing in the greenhouse. Okay, yeah, that works, that works. Found some scriptures. Can't go in there anymore. There might be some stuff over here, though. We return, old man! Oh, never mind. There's nothing here. Alright, let's see who we could help out. There's gotta be someone that like put in some notes. Oh, we got 3 notes. Yes. So, nothing surpasses the, whatever the hell that is, on war as general study on strategy. But what book best covers local tactics? Guess this one. Alright, you liked it. I'd like to borrow a book from the library, but there are so many to choose from that I can't decide. Do you have any recommendations? Let's see, Lug of the Maiden of the Wind. That one's actually a good one. Ah, come on! That's already one of his favorite books, so I guess that was a bad choice. Let's see, my fellow students have called me... What is this, Door? They say I should joke around more often. But what's the point in that? Some people just like a good joke. It can help settle pre-battle nerves. It would help to humanize you. That. Alright, cool. Felix liked that one. Alright, 2 out of 3, I'd say that's a good, that's still good. I'd say we did good. If you hear barking in the background, that's actually one of my cousin's dogs. He's very old, but like he's a very loud chihuahua. When he doesn't get enough attention, he just barks. Actually, it's been a while since we've heard him on the stream.
Professor.
We spoke to a lot of people here. I haven't found Felix. Alright, let's go eat. Oh, Felix is there. Okay. Alright, let's talk to everyone here in the cafeteria.
The whole monastery has been turned upside down. I wonder if we're still going to have the Battle of the Eagle and Lion next month. It's a yearly tradition, but with things the way they are right now, it's hard to imagine. At any rate, I hope they find Flame soon.
Hey! A beautiful, delicate maiden vanishing into thin air? It is like something out of a book. If it were a book, we would have no need to worry. She would be rescued presently by a dashing nobleman. Do you have any idea as to where she might be? Where she might have wandered off to?
To the greenhouse for some flowers?
The greenhouse. I did not think of that. I will take a look around there later.
I mean, she does like treats.
I hope Flame isn't going hungry. If someone really kidnapped her, I'll never forgive them. Now that I think about it, I saw Aloise hanging out by the pond not too long ago. He was always getting into trouble for trying to talk to Flame, you know? It's probably a crazy thought, but I'm starting to worry.
You're looking for Flame's kidnapper. I can't say anything for sure, but I do have suspicions about Yuritsa. There's something about how he's handling his blade lately. It seems more impulsive than usual. It couldn't hurt to try speaking with him at least. At this hour, I think you'll find him sparring with Catherine at the training grounds. You're looking for Flame's kidnapper. I can't, it couldn't at this hour.
Alright, let's feed our friends. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna feed our friends. Let's see. Today's special. Alright, we need... Damn, okay. I think everyone's okay with this. I can't say anything for Catherine, but hold on. None of these two are on my roster. Damn, only for these two? Okay.
That looks appetizing.
I appreciate any good meal, but nothing beats enjoying my favorite food.
Let's see, full menu.
Oh, this takes me back. I used to love this when I was a child.
This looks delicious. Let's eat.
Alright, now where do we go? We had 3 clues pretty much given to us. Catherine might know something.
Did you hear about Flane? It's just one thing after another this year, I swear. Some of the lower-ranked knights are searching for her in the town. If they find anything, I'll know. What? Yuritsa? Come to think of it, I haven't seen him today. What would make you suspect him?
The mask he wears is suspicious. I heard that he goes out every night.
I see. Well, I'll let the knights know.
Alright, so there's someone there. Or better yet, something over here. Because we did get some info over here.
What brings you here? I'm taking a break. Is this about Flane? You find me suspicious.
I mean, a little bit.
I was somewhere else, fighting. Is that a problem? I understand that I don't fit in among the Knights of Seros, but that hardly links me to Flane's disappearance.
Okay, over here.
Hey there, Professor. Did you want to talk? What? Me? Abduct Flame? You can't really believe I did that.
Let's see, did you find anything in the pond? I hear she was always yelling at you.
Well, this may sound silly, but I was too scared to even look. I couldn't bear the thought of finding her in its depths.
Alright, there's one more area we haven't checked. Oh, we'll find it. We'll find it.
Well,
Oh, Vesper caught it. Congratulations, Vespi.
Professor,
Because of Flane's disappearance, all of the knights are searching non-stop. But we haven't found a single lead. Sedith's face is getting paler by the minute. It's hard to watch. What's that? You're looking for Manuela? Well, I did pass by her earlier. She was carrying something. A mask of some sort.
Geralt's mask? Or Juritsa's mask?
I'm not close to the guy, so I can't say for sure. But come to think of it, you could be right.
So if it wasn't Felix, it's him?
I can't believe Flame just disappeared. I don't like it one little bit. Oh, are you here to see someone? Alois and Shamir and all...
Is that supposed to give him something? Hold on. Special delivery. So, deliver the letter. There's no address, but there's only one person who... Oh, there's a letter. So would I give him the letter like a gift it?
Alois, I learned all sorts of things. Cleaning. I'm happy to help you out with anything you need done for your class. That's fine. I can be real helpful.
Oh, damn it.
I can't believe... Oh, Alois.
I didn't want to recruit him. Alright, I have a letter. Here it is. Admiring love letter.
Thanks, Professor.
Was that it? I guess that was it? And I don't have the right materials, or I guess I don't really have the right herbs to give to this person. To Anetta. Auntie Anne! Auntie Anne, where are you?
Impressive. Nice work.
Thanks, I was watching him as he read the letter. It looks like it spooked him a bit. That's too bad. Damn, man got spooked by a letter. Okay, so herbs we need to find here. Birthing herbs. They're actually called birthing herbs. Okay. And then we go back to here.
I didn't mean to trouble you.
Let's see. Thank you. This medicinal herb is supposedly quite useful when administered to a horse who's about to give birth. I'm going to mix this into her feed. Alright. Cool. Now we got one more quest. I know lately we haven't been fishing. But that's okay. Alright, Eldegard, what do you think here?
Flame is missing. We should split up and search for her. There isn't a moment to waste. We must find her before it's too late.
But why, though? What I need to understand is why is she so important?
Let's see.
I've heard the monastery is full of secret passages. If there is no sign of Flame's departure, it is possible that she used one of those. Whatever has happened, I hope she is all right.
When I consider how Seteth must be feeling, my heart breaks. We must find Flame as soon as possible. There are no signs of her having left the monastery, but we cannot safely rule out any possibility just yet. I'm wasting precious time standing about trying to think of a solution. I'll survey the monastery and see what information I can gather. There must be someone who has a clue as to Flame's whereabouts. Will you do me a favor? Thanks for your help.
I agree that Professor Jaritsa's behavior is odd. We should ask him directly. I expect he'll be at the training grounds or in his quarters.
What? Professor Manuela ran off with Professor Yuritsa's mask? I have a bad feeling about this. We must find them both at once. Professor Yuritsa will be at the training grounds or his quarters. I believe the latter can be found on the eastern side of the Knight's Hall.
Okay. So is that what we're gonna do? Training grounds. Up here. Beyond here is Jaritsa's room. Okay. So we need to save. And we got some support. So let's see what happens there. Oh, Rhea.
Welcome, Professor. This is the first time I have welcomed you here, is it not? There is no need to be nervous. Please, come closer. When you speak with me here in this room, you are not speaking with the Archbishop, but with Rhea. It's just me.
I'm definitely still nervous.
What a sweet child you are. My apologies. I should not be treating you like a child. As Gerald's kin, somehow you don't seem at all a stranger to me. Speaking of Gerald, may I ask if he ever spoke of me to you?
I could be mean. Let's see. Vesper says, my current client is 81 years old, and she is so sweet. Oh, sweet. He said you were incredible.
Is that so? Unfortunately, I am unable to believe that such words fell from Gerald's lips. I want you to know that you are free to speak candidly. There is no need to spare me from the truth, however harsh it may be. Since you are here, shall I tell you about the Gerald that I knew? By the look of it, you haven't heard much about his time at the monastery, have you? When I first met Gerald, he was quite young. Why, he could not even grow a full beard at that point. On one fateful occasion, the band of mercenaries he belonged to fought alongside the Knights of Seiros. I was traveling with the Knights at the time, and Gerald jumped in front of an attack meant for me. He was gravely wounded, on the verge of death. I tended to his wounds in a desperate attempt to save his life. Thankfully, my efforts were not in vain. Gerald managed to escape a seemingly certain death. I made arrangements for him to receive further care at Garrick Mach. The moment he was deemed fully recovered, I invited him to join the Knights.
I didn't know. Thank you for telling me.
Well, it is not a story I have often repeated. Even at the monastery, there are not many who know that. I tell you this because, to me, you are the child of the one who saved my life all those years ago. And also...
I just stuffed my mouth, but yes.
Never mind. It is nothing. I simply wanted to say that I trust you. By coming to visit with me today, you have... Well, suffice it to say that my day is brighter than it otherwise would have been. I thank you for that.
Support level C. I didn't know Rhea could actually be in a unit. Alright, Dedue and Ash. Let's see what happens here.
You don't like to talk much, huh, Dedue?
I am not skilled in conversation.
Any particular reason?
Reason? I am only here at the monastery because this is where His Highness wishes me to be. Many here are frightened of me, disgusted by me. I grow weary of it.
That makes sense. A lot of people hate Dusker. They think all kinds of terrible things. Some of them even think you kidnap and eat people.
We sound like true monsters.
Why are you smiling? Shouldn't it make you angry?
I suppose.
If those people would just talk to you, I'm sure they'd change their minds. I'll admit that when I first got here, I found you kind of intimidating. I didn't know if it was okay to talk to you. I hesitated. But like I said before, I just wanted to get to know you. And now that I have, I'm not scared at all.
I am not very good at interesting conversation.
We can work on that. Tell me about Dusker. What was your hometown like?
Calm. More forested than Fargus. Each town had a specialty. Smithing, fishing. You would be better off reading about it in a book.
Okay, maybe you're right. But answer me one thing. You're a great cook and you learned at home. Why don't you make more Dusker-style food?
As we have established, people hate Dusker. Food by itself may be harmless, but it is better not to sow seeds of discontent.
Ah. But the cuisine of Dusker is delicious. I'd really like to try more of it.
I am pleased to hear you say so.
Did anybody else feel like the dude's heart just skipped a beat a bit? Because that was wholesome as fuck. Like, he's like, oh shit, someone wants to try my cooking for my hometown. That was cool.
To-do, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you. Looks like you're pretty deep in thought.
Does it?
I just wanted to stop by and ask. It was your turn to cook last night, yeah?
Yes.
Well, it was great. I was wondering if you could give me some tips. You know, teach me how to cook. I hear a girl loves a man who can cook.
Sylvain.
Yeah?
You are from Fargus. You must understand how it appears for you to spend time with one from Dusker. To be near me is to invite tedious misunderstanding.
Oh, please. I don't care who misunderstands what about me. I talk to who I want. Besides, I believe the Dusker people are innocent.
You do?
Fargus and Dusker have been friendly since, heck, forever. So why would our old friends from Dusker just up and assassinate our king? It doesn't make sense. Sure, there are probably folks from Dusker who don't like Fargus. But do I think there's enough of them to mount an attack and slaughter the king and his whole company of elite guards?
It is difficult to believe, considering the discrepancy in skill and number.
Right? At most, I can see a misguided group of people from Dusker conspiring with someone else who had plans to dethrone the king. Maybe they were even lured into participating and used as scapegoats. Regardless, it doesn't concern you or the rest of your people. A person can't be judged by the worst of their kind. Or where would any of us be? Besides, people like to talk about me anyway, so let them talk. Okay, you're making a weird face. What did I say?
I have misjudged you. I was under the impression you only cared about women.
Well, I'm glad I've cleared up that misunderstanding. But really, there's no way I'm the only person who figured all that out. There must be people who think like me in Ferdiad, including His Highness.
Agreed. But whatever the truth, we are still perceived as traitorous assassins.
Once a misunderstanding takes hold, it isn't easy to clear the air. Not without solid evidence of the truth. But even if we found evidence that your people are innocent, those negative sentiments wouldn't disappear overnight. The only thing that can change that is time and effort. Depressing, isn't it?
Time and effort. Yes, I believe you're right.
Man, that got serious. Shouldn't we lighten things up with a nice cooking lesson?
Very well.
Alright. Okay, Annette and Dedu. They're already gonna solidify the B.
Forgive me.
It's fine. Honestly, it's pretty funny when you think about it.
I did not expect the horse to react so violently when I approached.
No kidding. And I didn't expect the two of us to get covered in hay.
Animals have never taken to me. It must be as you said. My face is the problem. I have not honed my smile well enough. I deeply regret the trouble I've caused you.
Don't be ridiculous. And especially don't be sad. It's no trouble at all, I promise. Everyone makes mistakes. Isn't that what you've been trying to teach me?
Yes, I suppose so.
It does look like this'll take a while to clean up. But if we work together, it'll be done in no time.
I am truly sorry.
Don't apologize. When it's your turn for stable duty, I'm happy to help.
Really?
Sure. And in return, you can help me out when I'm on kitchen duty.
Of course.
By the way, I tried out all that stuff you mentioned before, about how to not be a scatterbrain. I'm still pretty hopeless, but thanks to you, I'm making fewer mistakes. It's probably not a good idea for me to be left alone around knives and boiling water, though. That's why it'll be really nice knowing you have my back.
You have changed.
Huh?
You no longer fear approaching me for help. You simply ask. And now, when the need arises, I will rely on you, too.
Okay, B+ relationship. Alright. Now, Ash and Annette.
Oh, Ash. Are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high, and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fodlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
Huh. Alright, Mercedes and Sylvain. Let's see how this goes.
Mercedes, you look divine as always. Are you off to pray?
Oh, hello, Sylvain. I was just on my way to pray. How did you guess?
Well, because I've been watching your lovely...
Oh, I get it. You're the type who's always looking at girls, aren't you?
I won't lie, I do enjoy beholding women, but I don't mean it like that with you. I know I sound like a dope. I think you're special.
Oh, really? You think I'm so clumsy that I need someone to watch over me. Is that why you can't take your eyes off me?
You're beautiful, and I mean that. You're... how can I put it without sounding even worse? Okay, here goes. I want to get to know you better. As friends, I mean.
I don't know where to begin.
Well, what's something you like?
I like to pray. I've been praying regularly since I was a child.
You grew up in the Empire, didn't you?
That's right. I was raised in House Bartels.
Bartels? I thought you were born to House Martreats.
It's a complicated story. I'm not sure that it's a very interesting one, but I'm happy to share it with you.
I don't mean to be nosy, if it's too personal.
Oh no, I don't mind. I wasn't trying to hide anything from you. House Martreats fell shortly before I was born.
Oh.
My father passed away while my mother was still pregnant with me, so she had nowhere to go. After I was born, my mother ended up marrying the head of House Bartels. Shortly after, my mother bore a true Bartels child who bore a crest. She and I were treated as though we were no longer useful to the family after that.
You think the Bartels were just using her to secure a crest?
They must have been. My mother and I were removed from the family and forced to flee to a church in the kingdom. I abandoned the Bartels name and took up our old family name again.
So you grew up in a church. Okay, it makes more sense now why you're praying all the time.
Yes, Oh, praying! I forgot that I was on my way to pray.
Right, and I interrupted you. Well, see you around, Mercedes.
Yes, see you!
House Bartels wanted a crest, and ruined other people's lives to get one. These idiots are all the same.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. If you want to catch my streams, there is a link in the bio. Remember to always be a hero to yourself and to others. Have a good morning and a good night, and I will see you all next time. Bye!